Hey guys, if you're online, you're welcome to my YouTube live stream. Hi Joy, Marina, hi, how are you guys? I'm really super excited to be seeing you guys here today. Trust me, I am super excited. I hope everybody is doing well, first of all. Hi Tilly, hi Rose. Dupe Omiwade, hi. Oh my God. You guys have no idea how happy I am seeing you guys on this live stream. I am so excited. Promise, hi. Hi. For those of you watching from Ghana, thanks for joining. Hi. Emmanuel, I am doing well. Yes. I am okay. Ifunaya, I have stopped crying. Yes. Joyce, yes. So guys, let me not waste your time. um the reason for this live stream today is, first of all, just to check up on all my subscribers. I wish I could get all 99,000 of all of you here, but it's not possible at this point in time. So for those of you that I can actually talk to here right now, this is just genuine care coming from me to you guys. I just want to be sure that you guys are doing well, especially for those of you in Nigeria. The country is very hot at the moment. Thank you, Madara. Thank you. The country is really hot. Nigeria is really going through a lot. And for those of you that have been sending me messages on social media, when I say social media, I mean Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. A lot of you have been sending me messages, checking up on me, checking up on the country, checking up on my fellow Nigerian youths. God bless all of you. Thank you guys so much. Um, a lot of you have been really concerned. One person even sent me a message asking for a means to support Nigerian youths who are fallen. And guys, it really goes a long way to see that most of you who are in diaspora, Nigerians in diaspora, you guys are, your hearts are really at home. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Yesterday I was going to do a video yesterday, guys. I could not. Dupe is saying it's been so difficult, heavy heart, blurry, not able to sleep. My dear, I can completely relate. Yesterday, this face you're seeing was a complete emotional wreck. A lot of you saw me crying on my Instagram live that Tuesday. The whole massacre happened at the Lekki toll gate. That my tears did not end on that live stream, guys. I was shocked. I went through all kinds of emotions, name it. I was scared, I was angry, I was enraged, i was I was pissed, I was traumatized, guys. I went through all those emotions because I was on the live stream of DJ Switch is a female Nigerian DJ, and she went for the protest on that particular day. And unfortunately, she was right there when the whole shooting started. Now, a lot of people still don't understand what's happening. And yesterday, I was very pissed. A lot of people were pissed as well because Facebook and Instagram were flagging most of our posts as fake news. So a lot of people had to start reporting the error, because it's an error, started reporting the error to Mark Zuckerberg, and they promised to handle it. And I think so far they've been able to handle it, guys. A lot of crazy things. So what happened was, I think I've been giving you guys updates on the protest, why Nigerian youths are protesting, even after the president released a statement on Twitter saying that they were going to handle the situation. Now, the reason why Nigerian youths continued protesting, because people are saying that, oh, why did Nigerian youths stay at home? Why did they continue protesting? This is the reason why Nigerian youths continued protesting up until that fateful day. Now, this is Nigeria. In this country, okay, guys, I'm actually hearing gunshots right now. I'm hearing gunshots. I need to call my security man to find out what's happening. Sorry guys, just give me a moment. I'm hearing gunshots, so I need to call my security man to find out what's happening out there. Sorry guys, the tension is killing me. Need to find out what's going on out there. So this guy has an issue of you can call and call and call forever and it doesn't pick. Hello James, what's going on outside? You're inside. Did you hear any gunshots? Did you hear any gunshots? Okay. All right. Just be on the alert, I beg. Yeah. Okay, guys. The coast is clear. Yeah, the coast is clear. So I just called my security man now, and he said he's actually is around. Nothing is happening. Okay. So guys, this is the panic that a lot of Nigerians have been living in for the past 2 days, guys. I mean, okay, let me just continue what I was saying. I'm sorry, but that was just a brief moment of losing focus on this live stream. I'm back now. Okay, guys, so this is what happened. The reason why the Nigerian youth continued protesting is because in this country, we have a tradition, not us anyways, but our leaders have a tradition of during elections, they make a lot of promises, they bring up a lot of campaign mandates. Oh, we are going to do this, we are going to do that, this is what we are going to give to the people here and there, blah blah blah. The moment they get into office, they lose, I don't know if they lose focus, or should I say they just blatantly do not deliver on the promises that they have made. Now, police brutality in Nigeria did not start today. It has been going on for over 5 years now. And the people who are always at the receiving end of all this brutality are the youths in this country. They've labeled the Nigerian youths as very, very lazy, irresponsible, and criminals. And I've explained on several videos before on my channel about how a Nigerian police on a normal day, you wake up in the morning, you're going for your normal hustle, and the moment you step foot out of your door and you encounter a uniformed personnel, they look at you. If you are dressed flashily, or let's say you look like you're too well to do for a young person, you become an enemy of the state, you become an easy target. So that is what the Nigerian youth have been protesting against. And then because the president was sort of quiet about everything, people got really, really enraged that why do we have to go mad before our president addresses pertinent issues like this. So the Nigerian youth, they increased the things that they were complaining about, from just ending SARS, ending police brutality, to ending bad governance in the country. And so, guys, as a result of all of this, I don't know, but of late, our president has been very, very laid back. No offense, no disregard to his position of authority, but our president has been very, very laid back. You will see things happening. Fire will be burning. Fire will be catching people's houses. Our president will be quiet. It's really, really crazy. I'm not trying to do any comparison, but one thing I like about Donald Trump, in as much as he has all his flaws, is the fact that when things are happening, he always addresses the media, he always addresses his people, even though sometimes he ends up overdoing it and saying a lot of derogatory comments and being very, very crazy, sarcastic, just being who Donald Trump is. But at least he gives attention to Americans. That is one thing that we lack here in this country. Guys, you will not believe it, but the massacre at the Lekki toll gate on innocent, peaceful, unarmed protesters, it happened between the hours of 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, and it didn't even stop that night because it continued till the next day. They were still shooting up until yesterday morning. Guys, you will not believe that till now, the president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, has still not addressed Nigerians. He still has not said anything. We have not even heard anything whatsoever from him. And it is a thing of shame that ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo has said something. He has read his own address, even though it was written from a book or a script. Ex-Vice President Atiku Abubakar has also addressed Nigerians. The Vice President of Nigeria, he did not do like a national address. It wasn't like a broadcast. Okay, because let's be clear on these two different things. There's been no national broadcast via any traditional media. I'm talking about the radio or TV. No, instead, the vice president is addressing Nigerians on Twitter. And then it brings to you the question of what is wrong with this country? Because in as much as social media is the new media, social media is the new innovation, how many Nigerians operate on social media? I don't get. The population of this country is over 200 million. So pray tell, how many Nigerians operate on social media? I have a friend who is in his 40s. He is not on any social media platform at all. And he has his reasons for not being social media savvy like that. So it is so ridiculous being Nigerian, having to go through all the social and economic issues that we have to go through. And then there is a massacre that happened on Tuesday night, and people are still scared. Guys, since on Tuesday night, let me not lie to you guys, this morning was the first time I opened my door. I did not even go out of my compound. I'm talking about opening my door to even step foot out of my apartment. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am scared. Another ridiculous thing that is eating me up, and I'm sure the same thing is eating up a lot of Nigerians, is the fact that on Tuesday, I think between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m., the governor of Lagos State, Governor Sanwo-Olu, he announced an imposed curfew on Lagos State, a 24 hours curfew. Guys, I live in Lagos, Nigeria. This is how Lagos, Nigeria works. Lagos, Nigeria is one of the most bustling cities in Nigeria. I can proudly tell you it's also one of the most bustling cities in the world. When you enter Lagos State, the energy is so thick and deep that if you cannot catch up with Lagos State is going to catch up with you. The city is so fast, and when I say it's so fast, whether the roads are blocked or not, you cannot leave your house by 5 a.m. in the morning in Lagos State and get to your destination in the next 1 hour. You would definitely spend at least 2 to 3, 4, 5 hours in traffic. So if you operate in Lagos State and you have your hustle or you have a 9 to 5 job, if you are leaving your house if your work is supposed to start by 9 a.m., you have to leave your house by 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. Now, when you close by 5 p.m. in the evening, it doesn't matter where you live in Lagos. You need to leave the office as early as probably 4 p.m. because you will not get home in the next 1 hour. That is how traffic in Lagos works. The point is Lagos is very, very congested. So the governor of Lagos State, he announces a curfew. By what time? Between the hours of 12 and 1. Because guys, to be honest, in as much as I am on social media 24/7, I did not see the announcement of that curfew until about 1 p.m. And how did I find out? I went to the bank. I did not have 1 naira in my account. I went to the bank hoping to go and get money from my dollar account because I did not have naira. I did not have 1 kobo, guys. Up until yesterday, I did not have 1 kobo in my naira account. So I said, okay, I'm not too rich. I have some few dollars left in my dollar account. Let me go and remove it from my bank. Let me go and change it and then get 1 or 2 provisions, because I already told you guys that I just moved to a new apartment. So I just moved into this new place. I don't have food. I don't have provisions in my house. Even the water I am drinking, it's the water that I came with from my previous apartment. So I have nothing as I'm talking to you guys. I have only water. And this water, as I'm talking to you, this is the only water left. I don't have anything in my house. So I went to the bank as at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, hoping to go and get a few kobo to go and change. By the time I got to my bank, guys, guess what? My bank was shut. And when I asked the security people, what happened? They said, well, and there's a curfew. There's a curfew. The bank is not going to open till further notice. That was when I saw other customers coming to the bank. I was asking questions. What was happening? They said, there's curfew. I'm like, curfew? When did they announce a curfew? And they said, the governor of the state announced it. It's on Twitter. He put out the tweet. I'm like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? What time is the curfew supposed to start? They said 4 p.m. Guys, I was stranded at the bank for over an hour because I was trying to get an Uber or any cab service whatsoever just to leave the bank. I was stranded. I did not have money on me. I was looking for who to call. Who will I call to send money? I called my friend. My friend did not have naira. He did not have money. He was looking for who to call to help me send money. Guys, aside the fact that I was stranded, I was also looking for how to get a cab. I could not get a cab, a freaking cab. All cab services were busy. Guys, it was crazy. I was panicking. The bank was full. The ATM was full. People were withdrawing money. Aside that, people were withdrawing money to rush to the supermarket, to rush to the local market, to get groceries. In fact, guys, I was lucky that at the end of the day, I had to use my second phone. After trying for a long time, I finally got a cab. And then the cab was taking me home. On a normal day, from the bank to my house, I would normally pay 500 naira. Guys, guess what? My trip hiked up to 1,800. That was on boats. On Uber, it was about 2,500 naira. And the thing about Uber app is when there's a surge, if it tells you that your trip is 2,000 naira, what happens is it is now going to double times 2,500 naira. So it means that you are paying 5,000 naira. Guys, all these things I'm telling you is as a result of the impromptu announcement of a curfew from the governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. So I was inside that cab. The only money I had on me, that was the money my friend finally sent to me, 5,000 naira. He said, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I could get. Because it was like, as I said, an impromptu announcement. People were confused. There are people that on a normal day, they don't have money in their account. So in their mind, maybe during the week, I'll go to the bank and sort out myself. So that very day, it just happened that people around me were broke. They did not have cash. They did not have naira. They did not even have money. So guys, I had only 5,000 naira on me. I was running. I was just racking my brains that what am I going to do? I just moved into a new place. I don't have money. So I told the Uber guy, as I was even in the car, the Uber guy was receiving Uber requests. People all the way at Aja, Surulere, they were calling the man, Oga, where are you? Like, guys, people were desperate to get home. And guess what? There was traffic everywhere. Everywhere was blocked. Freaking blocked. So at the end of the day, I begged the man, Oga, please just stop me at a supermarket. Let me just buy one or two things. I remember that I had noodles. I have like 12 packets of noodles that I packed from my previous apartment. I did not have I didn't have anything. I just have noodles in the house. So the man stopped me at the supermarket. I bought bread that on a normal day they sell for 300 naira or 250 naira. The supermarket sold it for me 600 naira. I bought bread. I bought milk because I needed at least tea. I have Bonvita or Milo. I don't have milk. I had to buy milk. Prices of everything just hiked up instantly, guys. At the end of the day, after that 5,000 naira, I ended up spending 3,500 naira just buying one or two things in the house that I would try to survive on. I couldn't buy water because water on a normal day, I drink Ever water. Yes, people have preferences. So water on a normal day, they sell for like 1,400. It was about, I think, 2,500. So I'm like, okay, well, what will I do? Which one? Scale of preference. Do I survive on water or do I survive on food? And then the bags of pure water that I used to cook, I should come and drink that one in my house. And that was how I got home. When I got home, guys, Not long afterwards, that was when I started hearing about the gunshots. Guys, I was on this lady's Instagram live. Like, I started that Instagram live, I think 15 minutes after she started. Her battery was low. I followed the Instagram live. I was watching these people clamoring for safety. Guys, listen, if I could feel that way, I am trying to understand how the people who were at the forefront of the harassment, of the carnage, I'm trying to understand how they are feeling. Guys, those people will never forget that experience in their lives. It will haunt them for a long time. Because I saw live with my two eyes. This one is not a matter of, oh, you go out on social media and you see pictures. No. Over 150,000 people were on that lady's Instagram live, and a lot of people witnessed it. CNN was on that live, BBC was on that live. A lot of news agencies around the world were on that Instagram live. So let me just say that the world witnessed what happened. So, guys, I saw things that on a normal day you watch on Nollywood TV, you watch on American movies, you watch those things on movies, you know, and you watch it for entertainment. I saw those things live, and it was happening just in Lagos, where I am, where I live. Guys, I was scared. I was crying. I lost my senses for a bit. At some point in time, I felt like I was mad. I felt like I had lost my sanity. I was seeing, guys, on that Instagram live, I saw DJ Switch attending to people that had bullets shots in their legs, and they were telling this guy, just call Jesus, tell yourself I will live, I will not die. And that was how that guy died, on the spot. And guess what? The military were firing at will, recklessly, like they were just firing as if they were firing shots at animals. And whilst they were firing, this lady was shouting on the Instagram live, we need ambulances, we need help, we need help, we need blood, people are dying. Guys, guess what? People, well-meaning Nigerians, were able to send out ambulances, but guess what? The military refused them access into that zone. Why? Because they had surrounded the protesters at the front and at the back. By the way, if you do not understand the location of the Lekki toll gate, this is how the Lekki toll gate is. The Lekki toll gate is a one-way. It's, you can either go out of Lekki or you can either come out of Lekki. When you are going into Lekki, you are coming from VI into Lekki. When you are going out of Lekki, you are going back to VI. It is not like other areas of Nigeria or Lagos or around the world where you have a four cardinal point where you can either go left, right, front, back. The Lekki toll gate is a front or back access. You cannot go left, you cannot go right. If you are going left, depending on which point you are standing, you are either jumping into the ocean or you are going into Oriental Hotel. So there is no way out. There was no way out for these protesters. Guys, the most barbaric of it all is the fact that when the military arrived, the protesters, they had the Nigerian flag. News had gone around the previous day that if you have the Nigerian flag, the one of their code of conduct, not to shoot a Nigerian that sings the national anthem or holds the Nigerian flag. I do not know how true that is, but that was also the news I heard. So because I did not have a Nigerian flag, I decided not to go out. So these protesters, when the military arrived, somebody was actually addressing the protesters on the stage. Guys, guess what? They started singing the national anthem. Aside singing the national anthem, they all knelt down, raising up the Nigerian flag. But regardless of their surrender, regardless of their submission to the military opened fire on all of them. And that was how they were shooting at will. Guys, in case you do not know, before that time, eyewitnesses at that scene, they had said that some people came to remove the cameras at the toll gate. Aside removing the cameras at the toll gate, they had also put off the lights. Now at the toll gate, we have a two-faced billboard yeah, owned by a company called Lotsad Media. I know about the company because whilst I was working with a lottery company, um, as the marketing manager as at that time, I had called the company to make inquiries about what they charge for advertising on the billboard. Now they will brag that on a normal day or in a month they get a particular amount, millions of views on the billboard. So it's a very sorry about that, guys. So that toll gate was on a normal day the one. So but that particular day, the lights were off. So it brought about the question of why were the lights off? What is going on? So guys, the whole shootings and killings and everything, it happened in stark darkness. So even the lady that was carrying out the Instagram live, they had to use phone torches to actually illuminate the wounds of the injured so that they could take care of those people. At some point, I saw some people um, trying to carry out operations, surgeries on the wounded. Guys, it was horrific. I was on the Instagram live, I felt like throwing up. I was crying my eyes out. I could feel the panic, I could feel the fear of those Nigerians out there live. So, guys, the problem in Nigeria at the moment is beyond a lot of things, like it's compounded already. Now, aside hoodlums who are still out there, you know, breaking and entering, I was seeing on social media that a lot of banks, a lot of businesses, hoodlums have broken into the places, they've stolen all their wares, taken out everything. A lot of people are coming out to cry on social media about how everything that they've worked hard for so many years have been cleared out from their shops, from their stores. You know, that is one thing that we have to contend with. People have lost properties, people have lost lives. Now, aside that, because this curfew was imposed on Lagos State impromptu, people are indoors and hungry. Guys, me, I'm hungry. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm hungry because I don't have food in my house. My water, you guys know that I drink water a lot on this channel. Whenever I'm doing a live stream, I'm always drinking water. I've been managing this water since yesterday. On a normal day, I finish 2 of this in a day. This is finished. So I'm just managing this one because I don't want it to finish, because I don't know where I'm going to buy water from. If at all I cannot go out and buy water, I have to manage and drink the pure water sachets I have. I use those ones to cook the noodles. I cannot, of course, drink the tap water here because the tap water has chemical treatment in it. So guys, I know that my situation is actually minute compared to the situation of a lot of people out there, but I'm just using myself as an example because of some of the rash decisions that have been made by our leaders. So it's a terrible one. A lot of people on Facebook who are not based in Lagos, they were putting out some very annoying and disgusting posts yesterday that the people of Lagos are lying about what happened, they are lying about the situation, blah blah blah, nye. I felt like carrying cane to go and flog all of them because those people are mad. They say that person where they wear shoe, I know where it they pain. If you do not live in Lagos, or if you do not even live in Nigeria, you will not even know what's going on, because this whole thing that happened, it did not happen in Lagos only. It also happened in Abuja. In fact, Abuja felt the heat of it from day zero of the protest. So a lot of Nigerians, we have a lot of questions. We're asking a lot of questions. Now, I woke up this morning, I was watching the news, and the governor of Lagos State was asked who gave the order to the military to shoot and kill unarmed protesters. It was a statement he made yesterday. He said he was sorry that what happened, the military acted on, it was as a result of forces that were beyond him. And questions like, who are the forces beyond your control, Governor Sonwo? Who are the forces beyond your control? Another question he was asked this morning on, I think, Arise TV News. Yeah, they asked him, they said, who gave the orders to remove the CCTV cameras from the toll gate before the massacre happened. And he said that the cameras that were removed the were not the actual CCTV cameras, that they are still intact. Then there was an explanation he gave. The cameras that were removed were cameras, I think infrared cameras. Guys, I will just refer you to Arise TV page on Instagram to actually watch that news for yourself, because I'm trying not to talk out of line. I'm trying not to over paraphrase so I don't speak out of turn what he said. But for me, when I watched the news, that explanation he gave, it does not make any sense to me at all. Because during the COVID-19 pandemic, during the lockdown, Lagos was locked down for I think over a month. Nobody removed any CCTV cameras from any of the toll gates in Lagos. During the lockdown, the toll gates billboards were on 24 hours. The lights never went off. So one thing I don't understand is, why is it that on that fateful day the lights were off, the cameras were removed? It calls for suspicion. It makes you feel like there's actually a conspiracy going on. And this is why Nigerians are still upset. And we are still here. We are anxious because we don't even know what's going to happen next. So many rumors here and there. I have been trying to protect my sanity since yesterday. Once in a while, I try not to even go onto social media because I'm trying to protect my mind. There's too many false information out there. There's too many horrible pictures and videos out there. So I'm trying to protect my mind so much. But then it does not stop me from thinking, what is going on in this country? Why hasn't the president addressed Nigerians in a national broadcast after 24 hours? Because on a normal day, when that was happening, it does not take the president anything to give an order or to make one or two calls to whoever the commandant that spearheaded that rash killings, or should I say irrational killings, of unharmed peaceful protesters. It does not take anything for our leaders to put a call through for the killings to stop. But I was very, very shocked, and I was amazed that the killings continued for hours, and then the next morning it continued. So guys, us living in, I'm going to give a scenario. Like this morning, I was on social media, of course. Who is this person that is sending me message? I'm on a live stream. Guys, as I was saying, this morning I went onto social media, and I'm sorry to say this, but one of my subscribers from YouTube came to meet me on Instagram and sent me a message. I said, Glory, I'm sorry, but I just want to ask you, on what TV channel is Big Sister showing? I sent that person a very, very annoying text DM. I said, don't ever message me again. I mean, how can people be so insensitive? That person cannot tell me that they are daft or they are deaf or they are blind to the news that's going on. They cannot tell me that they are ignorant to what is going on in Nigeria. So the fact that I do reviews about BB Nigeria or other trending celebrity topics or stuff, does that mean that I should not be conscious of what is going on in my country? I was really, really disgusted, and I told that person, don't ever message me, and I blocked that person. Because for me, that is highly insensitive. People are dead. The governor gave an address yesterday on TV saying that, quite a number of people are injured, but nobody is dead. Guys, let me shock you, people are dead. The shooting that took place at the Lekki toll gate on Tuesday, people died. Right, live and direct on that Instagram live, that I witnessed people die. People died. There's a particular video that I downloaded from the internet, guys. I was so horrified watching that video. After watching that video, I felt sick. Somebody got a bullet through the chest. Guys, guess what? If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that video. The bullet splits that person. It was a man. The bullet split the man into half, and the man's chest was open, and I could see live and direct the man's heart beating. His heart, his lungs. I could, guys, in my life, I've never seen a human being's organs, internal organs before. I've never seen it. Even in movies, in my life, I have never seen somebody's internal organs. But yesterday, guys, I saw that video. They took the person to the hospital, and the hospital, they were trying to stabilize the person. The man was unconscious, but his chest was split in half. His chest was open. I could see his heart beating. And the governor had the temerity to go onto national TV and announce that nobody died. Guys, people actually died. Over 12 people died. To the best of my knowledge, over 12 people died, because whilst I was on the live, people were shouting. Those were actually the people that they could even see that died. The next morning, this same lady, DJ Switch, she did another Instagram live again, and you could see on the road, on that Lekki tollgate road, you could see on the floor people wasting shots in his ear. Would that person ever hear again? That person would be deaf. So guys, the situation in Nigeria, it's really, really terrible. It's really, really horrible. I'm speechless. I just thought I should do this Instagram live to most importantly check up on everybody. A lot of you have been asking, oh, where is Glory? Hope Glory is okay. Guys, I am physically okay, but mentally, I don't know. I think it's going to take a long time for me to recover from this, and I believe it's also going to take a lot of Nigerians a long time to recover from a lot of this. I was speaking to some friends yesterday, and they were like, they could not sleep. Grown men, they said they could not sleep. They are still shocked at how brutal the military was on innocent Nigerians. So guys, whichever part of the world you are based, please pray for Nigeria. Please pray for Nigeria. Nigerians in Nigeria, we are going through a lot at the moment, and we need all the support. We need all the prayers that we can get. We need all the support that we can get. Let me see some of your comments. Clara said, love and light from Kenya. I have been praying for you and creating awareness of what has been happening in Nigeria. RIP to all the fallen heroes. Thank you very much. Trey said, let's do this later. Call on the ICC prosecutor to come in for this Buhari thing. Okay. Paula Didi said, wish I could send you food. So sorry, my dear. Thank you. Don't worry. I have Gary in my house. I will smoke Gary. I'll smoke Gary and I'll continue eating my noodles. Currently, I'm on a noodles diet, so I'm going to be eating noodles till this whole thing happened. Obina said, I saw the video also. My dear, that video is very, very horrible. Very, very horrific. Annie Maria said, our politicians will never go unpunished. Amen. No. Troy said, if Glory, you are saying that those are army, then Commander-in-Chief is the only one that can order them. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces is the President of Nigeria, so we are yet to hear from the President. We're still waiting to hear from the President. Celestina John said, watching from Germany, thank you so much for joining this live. Fahab said, it was Buhari that ordered the army. Only the Commander-in-Chief has the authority to order the army, so he should take responsibility even if he is not the one that ordered. Now, the funny thing is, still on the news this morning, one of the ministers in Nigeria said that the army was not giving any order to fire at peaceful protesters. Now, guys, see, there's a lot of controversy going on in the country at the moment. Yesterday, one of Channel's news journalists had an interview with Tinubu. Now, Tinubu said that he did not give the order. According to him, he said that it is only the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces that can actually give that order. That was what Tinubu said. If you want to hear that interview, go on to Channels TV Instagram. You will check their Instagram TV. You will see that interview. It's in two parts, part 1, part 2. Go and watch it, yeah. Or you could, yeah, just go on their Instagram and check it out. So he said that it is only the president that can actually give that order, but the president has not yet addressed Nigerians, so we don't even know what's going on. Nobody knows who to put the blame on. Sanwo-Olu said that he does not know who gave the order, that whatever happened from forces beyond him, his control. um so guys, all these things that these people are saying, it still poses the question of who gave the order. The military are saying that whatever happened at the toll gate is fake news. If you follow the Nigerian military on Twitter, you will see they said it's fake news. But then, eyewitnesses at the scene of the carnage, they produced some military badges from those military personnel. They produced some badges. They even showed a name. I can't remember the name I saw, yeah, but that video is circulating on social media already. So they produced some badges, they produced some names, saying that, oh, these are some of the badges and tags of some of these military personnel. There's another angle to the story. um, Ex-Governor Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying that another angle to the story is that it is likely that it is not the Nigerian army that actually did what happened, because the truth is, according to him, he said that the the army's uniforms might have been used to perpetrate that insidious act. According to him, also in that interview, he said that he does not know if the military has control over how their uniforms are being used. But guys, at the end of the day, when you hear all these excuses and you hear all these explanations, it makes you wonder that, okay, so who are we to believe? Since nobody is taking responsibility for what happened, who are we going to believe? And why is the president still MIA? Why is the president still quiet? And this is not the first time, this is not the second time. During the COVID-19 lockdown, the pandemic, when the pandemic was fresh in Nigeria, we had the same situation. Everybody longing and waiting for the president to address the nation, and he's quiet. That is what kills me the most. That is what kills a lot of Nigerians the most. Even as at yesterday, when people were expecting the president to call off the military to say something, he was presiding over a meeting, a virtual meeting, a Zoom meeting. And then we are asking that, is that meeting more important than the lives of the innocent that are being killed? Joyce said, so who removed the CCTV? Who turned off the lights? Who gave them the uniform, and who gave them the arms? My dear, I don't even know. Akman James said, there's no redemption without blood. We will continue to fight. The blood of our brothers and sisters will not waste for nothing. George said, why is the president not saying anything? It's really not fair. So sad. That's the same question Nigerians are asking. Celestina said, did you guys surely believe that President Muhammad Buhari is still alive? My dear, I don't know. There's so many questions that people are asking now. Oluwaseyi said, if Sanwo-Olu does not know who gave the order, but his ears are open to all happenings in his state, to have shouted on the air for help. Who knows? S.A. King said, how did they get the badges? Because no army was killed. The protesters were armless. Yeah, the badges came as a result of, probably fell off the clothes, I don't know, but the badges were picked from the floor. Yeah. Chodwapi says, oh, that's cruelty at its highest by Nigerian government. My heart is still heavy. God will see you through all this. Amen. And you will overcome very soon. Amen. We are praying for you, people from Botswana. Thank you very much to all of you from Botswana. Obina said, even the military denied the attack. All these people at the top are all liars. God will punish. That is exactly what I'm saying. Like, everybody is denying giving the order to shoot and kill young, innocent, unarmed protesters. So I don't want to believe that the Nigerian the Nigerian military has the power of their own to just go into the streets and just shoot and kill anybody on sight. Because guys, yesterday, I don't know if a lot of you were following what was going on in Nigeria. Yesterday, after what happened on Tuesday night at Lekki Tollgate, which continued into the morning, as at 9 a.m., the military were still shooting at those protesters that were trapped at the toll gate. Because as I explained to you guys earlier, the toll gate is a one-way movement. It's either you go in or you go out from the front or the back. There's no left and right movement because there's water, yeah, on one side of the toll gate, yeah, and the other side has buildings and structures of banks, yeah. So the protesters, they were actually trapped in the middle at the toll gates. The only thing that sheltered those ones who were able to give account of what happened were the cars that were parked. So most of those protesters, they were hiding under the cars, they were hiding under trucks, they were hiding under those road blockage things. They were hiding. That was how they were able to hide, you know. So after the military finished what they were doing yesterday, guys, the police took over in areas like Yaba, Surulere, Orile, in different areas of Lagos, on the mainland of Lagos. The police were shooting like there was an evil spirit that entered their body. I posted some videos on my channel, guys. You can actually look at them for yourself. The police were just shooting. Like, there was this particular video I saw. That video gave me nightmares. I tried sleeping in the afternoon. I could not sleep. I was scared. A young man was trying to run away from the police. They shot him. He fell to the ground. He was not dead. He was struggling to get up. He was struggling to move. Guys, one of the police officers came back. He took a gun from his colleague and he shot the guy again. The guy was still struggling. He was not dead. Guys, another officer came and shot at the guy just to finish the job. And I asked myself, how did we get here? When did we get here? Yesterday was a complete genocide in Nigeria. Guys, I don't have words. I don't have words. Our leaders have a lot of questions to answer. They have a lot of questions to answer. First of all, who ordered the removal of the CCTV cameras at the Lekki toll gate? Second of all, who ordered the blackouts? Third of all, who ordered the military to be deployed at that spot, and who ordered the military to release fire on the protesters? That's number 3 question. Number 4 question, who ordered the police to shoot on sight anybody that they saw on the street? Because guys, the killings that happened yesterday in Lagos, it wasn't even about, oh, you see any protester, kill them. No, it was about the police trying to enforce the curfew on the citizens of Nigeria. So what they were doing was that anybody they saw, they shoot. So we have a lot of questions that we are asking. And we are being given assurances here and there that, oh, there's going to be an investigation. According to Governor Sanwo-Olu, said there's going to be an investigation into the killings. There are so many investigations that has to be done. And Nigerians will not rest until answers are provided. But then are not going to raise the dead. Those investigations are not going to bring back the dead, because young innocents were harmless. They were unarmed. They were not armed. There was no clash. It was a pure case of massacre, a pure case of chopping down young lives who were unarmed. So please, let's not get it twisted. JT said those badges were all part of the scheme. If no army was killed, how was the badge on the ground? There is a scheme to ground Lagos. Yeah. Taiwo said, my classmates even complained about those of us still reading in this country's crisis. I had to let them know that the books are only serving as distraction. I already have mental breakdown. My dear, please take care of your... Listen, this is my advice to everybody. Everybody is going through a lot. People are scared. There's anxiety. Anxiety is the order of the day in Nigeria. People are scared because we don't know what's next. Yeah? And also the fact that the president has not done a national broadcast. People are scared. I am scared. I have anxiety. I am panicking. My mom calls me obsessively. She has called me as early as 6 a.m. this morning. She called me yesterday night. She will soon call me again very soon. So people are scared. People are panicking. Now, guys, the deal is panicking will not keep you alive, because the live bullets shooting at people can easily kill, just as depression and panics can also kill people. So with my state of mind yesterday, my frame of mind yesterday, what I did was I made sure I spoke with some of my family members. I spoke with some of my very close friends. I spoke with some of you, my subscribers. God bless you guys. For those of you that actually contacted me, spoke with me for long, God bless you guys. The fact that I was able to have same conversations with you people, express my emotions, you guys also did likewise with me. Thank you guys so much. That really went a long way to helping me detox my mind and also free myself of all the anxiety that I was facing. And another thing I also did, aside talking to people and having free conversations to free up my mind, another thing I also did was I had to shut my mind from social media for a bit. I had to log out of Instagram for a bit. I had to log out of Twitter for a bit, because those platforms are full. Those platforms are full. You open Twitter right now, you are seeing tons and tons of images that's going to fuck with your mind. So I had to take a break of social media for a bit, because guys, at this point in time, we need our sanity intact. So mental health is key at this point in time. So if you are feeling down, if you are feeling really, really depressed, please talk to someone. You don't necessarily have to pay for the services of a shrink at this point in time. Okay? Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your loved ones. If there are those people that when you talk to them you feel good, call them up and talk to them. If you do not have airtime on your phone, chat them up. Okay? If you do not have airtime to talk to anybody, watch a movie. Try to get your mind off the current situation. Okay? You need to detox your mind. If you do not have light in your house, look for a novel, look for a book to read. Okay, look for something that is going to help you relieve your mind of this madness, because this is temporary madness. But in as much as it is temporary, it could also damage a lot of people's mind about life in general. Okay, so every form of toxicity that this situation has created in our lives, let's try to detox our mind so that we are sane. We are sane, because that's very, very important. Okay. um Favor said Tinubu denied being responsible for the incident that happened at the toll gate. I wish I could send you a screenshot of the conversation I came across that says he actually gave the order. Wow. Please send me that screenshot on Instagram. You already know my Instagram handle. Please send me that screenshot. I want to see it as well. Kavi Stuna said, we don't have a president. Buhari died in 2017. The person in Aso Rock is an imposter. Imagine a pre-recorded message a pre-recorded message was sent to UN. Why is Buhari scared of presenting himself to the public? My dear, I don't even know. NSC said, I remember our last first lady was never quiet, even during the Chibok girls kidnap. She spoke, but this one, my dear, I borrow your because even myself, I am speechless. Chukwemeka said, let's change our tactics. We, 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14 tells us what to do. Note, the walls of Jericho did alone. Let's pray and march. Channel all this pain to asking for God's mercy. My dear, Nigerians have been praying. In Jos, last week, there was a prayer walk. In Abuja, there was also a prayer walk. In some parts of Lagos, there was also a prayer walk. We're not disputing the fact that we also need God's guidance in all of this, but our parents, our older generation, I think after fighting and they got tired, they left everything to God. That is the typical prayer of a Nigerian. Oh, I leave it all to God, it is well. But you see, that is what most of these our leaders, they take advantage of. They take advantage of the fact that we always say, oh, I leave it all to God. And that is why the Nigerian youth got pretty tired and fed up, and decided to march into the streets to fight for their rights. Our rights. Okay, so in as much as we are leaving it all to God, we are also doing our own part. Tang said, I was just watching Senator Dino's speech. Makes a lot of sense. Yes, of course. Um, Fajana said, Glory, what scares and annoys me the most is the fact that this might be swept under the rug. My dear, that is the fear of a lot of people. And that is why a lot of Nigerians are using every medium that they have to create that awareness that this is what actually happened, And it's really sad because sometimes it feels like the people that operate on Facebook, they're actually different from the people that operate on Instagram and Twitter. I've done a video about this before on my channel. You can check it out. Nigerian social media, how it works. You know, you guys, you will not believe that all these things that happened since Tuesday, even before the Tuesday massacre, all the things that have been happening regarding the process and the protests, a lot of people on Facebook, they don't even know what's going on. So that is why I am encouraging all of you, use your platforms, to spread legit, correct, original information. Let's try as well not to spread false news because it is not doing anybody any good at this point in time. JT said it is all schemes. The protest should have stopped and moved online because we know Nigeria is fragile. Now see innocent suffering as hoodlums hijacked the protest. Yeah. Peace said, he said, sorry, please let me take us back to September 12, 2014 when synagogue church building collapsed. It was a military jet that passes that building about 4 times. At the end, the military said okay, Peace, you didn't finish your statement. Happy said, it's just only army will say the truth who send them. SA said, that is why I say they are all lawyers or liars. How come their badges were falling off? Yeah. Ndisa said, my prayer goes out to all Nigerian youth, especially those who lost their lives. God sees you through this crucial and trying times. Amen. Amen. Stella Sanusi said, for the sister, guys, I don't know what's wrong with my MTN network. I don't know what's wrong with my network. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to leave you guys to drop your comments in this video. In this live stream, I'm going to post it onto my channel. So for those of you who have a lot to say, I'm going to be reading your comments and responding to you, okay? So guys, I'm going to have to end this live stream right now because I don't know what's wrong with my network. My internet keeps on fluctuating. That's the reason for the off and on of the network, off and on of this live stream, okay? So guys, last word for you guys right now is please stay safe. Do not go out to protest, please. If there is curfew in your state, wherever you are, if you are Nigerian and you are based in Nigeria, wherever you are right now, if there is curfew in your state, please adhere and observe the curfew. Do not expose yourself unduly to harm. Please. There is no point. Like, Nigeria does not deserve your blood at this point in time. I'm not going to lie. Nigeria does not deserve your blood because at the end of the day, those who will rule will rule. So all this awareness that we are creating is for people to understand that, listen, now you should be woke, you should be awake. So when it is time for the next election, you should know better to vote for the right and most deserved candidate. Okay, so guys, please, we need everybody alive. So as I said, please stay safe, don't go out. If you are in a state where there is curfew, please stay safe, stay indoors. Do not attract trouble for yourself. Stay indoors, okay? And guys, for those of you who are not based in Nigeria, as I said, please use all your platforms to create awareness of what's going on in Nigeria. And also, we need your prayers. Your prayers will go a long way. Whatever you believe in, whether you're Christian, whether you're not, anything you believe in, guys, please, we need your prayers. And by the grace of God, this whole thing will pass as a nightmare that it is. So guys, as I said, this is where I have to end this live stream right now. My network keeps on fluctuating, so I'll see you guys in another video. I am sorry I am doing live streams, guys. As I said, I had a mental breakdown yesterday. Today I am still trying to manage myself. I'm still trying to manage my psyche. When I am fully up to the task, I will do a proper video that has editing and stuff. For now, my mind can only carry the strength of a life